Welcome back everyone to another episode of Sneaker Updates. This will be Sneaker Updates number 83. If you happen to be new here, feel free to subscribe and enable post notifications just so you stay 100% updated on all hyped sneaker releases. Essentially, in this series we go over sneakers that received updates throughout the week. For example, some of those may potentially include some OffWhite, Jordans, and Yeezys. With that short intro out of the way though, why don't we jump right into the first update. Kicking it off for today, we have an official release date for the OffWhite Jordan 2 Royal, as well as the OffWhite Jordan 2 Chicago colorway. Unfortunately, it is not going to be until a little while from now. Initially expected on September 23rd, now they are going to be releasing on November 12th. I'm really upset about this considering we made an OffWhite module for Gargantua AIO and I'm really excited to use it. I was hoping to this month, but unfortunately looks like I'm going to have to wait on that and you guys will have to as well. It is what it is though, and we'll be ready whenever it does drop. Anyway, when these do drop, of course you can expect them to be extremely profitable with an incredible margin. In fact, I do believe we may eventually start seeing more Jordan 2 retros following this collab, as this may bring more attention to the 2s. This could very well lead to a chain reaction of more profitable opportunities deriving from the Jordan 2 line. Either way, this drop in itself will be a great opportunity to look forward to, and of course, you can expect a How to Cop guide, so be sure to subscribe and enable post notifications if you're new here. With that out of the way though, let's move on to some other Jordan updates. First of all, we got our very first official look at the Holiday 2021 Jordan releases, although I suspect a couple are missing from here, such as the Jordan 11 Cool Gray, for example. The ones we did see include the Jordan 1 Bred Patent, which drops on December 30th for $170. This is the one I'm most excited for from this batch. You can expect these to be very profitable with an incredible margin, full throttle on these. The Jordan 1 Bubblegum, which drops on December 22nd for $170 and should be profitable with a very good margin at least. The Jordan 1 Bordeaux, which drops on November 20th for $170 and should also be profitable with a decent margin. The Jordan 1 Handcrafted, which drops on December 18th for $170 and should also be profitable with a decent margin. The Jordan 9 Red Chili, which drops on November 6th for $190, and this is one of the very few 9s that I'm actually very optimistic about and should definitely see some profit with a good margin. I'll have to keep you guys updated on all of these closer to the drop though, of course. Then we have the Jordan 12 Taxi, or as they are calling it now, the Jordan 12 Royalty, due to the minor changes they did include on these. These will be dropping on November 13th for $190. This is one of the few 12s, similar to the 9s, that I do believe will hold up to be profitable for at least lunch money. I'll keep you guys updated, of course, though. The Jordan 3 Pine Green, which drops on October 30th for $190. I do believe that these have lunch money potential as well, considering they are very reminiscent of the Oregon Jordan 3 colorway. Then the Jordan 5 Bluebird, which should be dropping on October 7th for $190, also has potential for easy lunch money at least. Although 5s don't typically sell well, I do feel that this colorway will do better than most of them, since they do have that colorway being very similar to the UNC, and those of which garner a lot of demand in themselves. Now, as for the others, I'm really not too sure at all as of now regarding the resale, but these include the Jordan 5 Jade Horizon, which drops on December 4th for $190, the Jordan 13 Court Purple, which drops on December 29th for $190, the Jordan 14 Winterized, which drops on October 16th for $200, and finally the Jordan 14 Shocking Pink, which should be dropping on November 4th for $190. I do believe there are more than this, but of course I will have to keep you guys updated on those as well as all of these. Moving on, the Jordan 1 Billie Elish has been delayed from the 9th to now September 30th. I'm still not too sure about resale as of now, but overall I'm optimistic at the moment considering her massive following. It also turns out we will be getting another Jordan from this collab, specifically the Jordan 15 Billie Eilish, on the same exact day as well. Moving on though, the release date for the Jordan 5 Oreo has been pushed back, at least for the US. It appears Europe still has a lot of retailers dropping on the 11th, but for US it is now going to be dropping on the 25th. These are actually still holding up for lunch money with a poor margin, so keep these on your radar, especially if you have no tax in your state. And lastly, for Jordans, it looks like we will be getting another trophy room collab. This time the Jordan 7 trophy room, but I think we all know where these are going. Either way, expect them to be very profitable with a great margin when they do drop this winter. Moving on to Yeezys though, we already discussed the Yeezy 500 Clay Brown this week, which should be dropping on September 18th for $200. But it looks like we are going to be getting even more 500 lows soon, which is absolutely incredible. First, we have the Yeezy 500 Ash Gray, which will be dropping in November for $200. Expect these to be profitable with a good margin, primarily in those under 8. Then we shall be seeing the return of the Yeezy 500 Utility Black once again since their restock in 2020 this November as well for $200. Still expect these to be very profitable with a great margin, especially in size under 8, full throttle for these. Moving on, we finally got official images for the Yeezy Foam Runner Ochre colorway. These were supposed to drop in early August a while ago, but it looks like they are finally going to be dropping now on September 18th for $80. Although I do suspect that this is going to change, or perhaps the 500 date will change considering they're on the same exact day, and that doesn't exactly seem right. Regardless, I'll keep you guys updated in case one of them does change. Either way though, expect this drop to be very soon and profitable with an incredible margin. With Yeezys out of the way though, now moving on to some miscellaneous sneakers. To start, Social Status will be dropping their Chocolate Milk Dunk Mid at 11 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Make sure to follow my Twitter, KeithAdam10, and personals for you, as I will tweet out the link when live, along with other shock drops you may see. I am expecting these to be very profitable with a great margin, as the demand already looks very good. Although you should expect a massive dip in price tomorrow, so don't be too alarmed when that does occur. Moving on, it looks like the Dunk Low Championship Navy will be dropping on the 30th of this month for $100. You can expect them to be very profitable with a great margin. Anyway, that will conclude it for today. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed, or perhaps if you learned a thing or two. Subscribe and enable post notifications just to stay 100% updated on all these hyped releases. Also, feel free to check out the links in the description below for reliable, fast, residential proxies and pre-verified Nike sneakers or Adidas accounts. Also, feel free to follow Endurance's Twitter for updates on restocks or key giveaways, and the same goes for Gargantua if you want to keep up with the progress or future restocks. Last but not least, make sure to follow KeithAdam10 and personals for you so you guys stay updated on all urgent info like I was discussing today. With that though, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day.